हेलो एवरीवन। आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे लेबर लॉ रिफॉर्म्स इन इंडिया, जो रीसेंट ईयर्स में इंडिया के इकोनॉमिक और सोशल पॉलिसी फ्रेमवर्क का एक मेजर स्ट्रक्चरल रिफॉर्म माना जा रहा है। इंडिया ने अपने 29 सेंट्रल लेबर लॉज को कंसोलिडेट करके 4 लेबर कोड्स में कन्वर्ट किया है, नेमली Code on Wages 2019, Industrial Relations Code 2020, Code on Social Security 2020, Occupational Safety, Health and Working Conditions Code 2020। इन रिफॉर्म्स का मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव है कंप्लायंस सिंप्लीफाई करना, ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस इंप्रूव करना और साथ ही वर्कर्स वेलफेयर को स्ट्रेंथन करना। अब हम इस टॉपिक को मेंस ओरिएंटेड क्वेश्चंस के थ्रू सिस्टमैटिकली समझेंगे। Q1 रैशनल बिहाइंड लेबर लॉ रिफॉर्म्स। सबसे पहले समझते हैं रिफॉर्म्स की ज़रूरत क्यों पड़ी। कॉम्प्लेक्स लीगल फ्रेमवर्क। इंडिया में लेबर लॉज फ्रेगमेंटेड और कॉम्प्लिकेटेड दिखे। मल्टीपल रजिस्ट्रेशंस, inspections और compliance burden any industries को discourage किया। Low formalization। इंडिया की वर्कफोर्स का लगभग 90% इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर में है, जहां सोशल सिक्योरिटी प्रोटेक्शन नहीं मिलता। Investment and industrial growth। Rigid labor laws any large scale manufacturing और employment generation को slow किया। Global competitiveness। Global supply chains के साथ अलाइन करने के लिए flexible labor regime ज़रूरी था। Balancing economic efficiency and workers' welfare। Positive aspects। Universal definition of wages। Gig or platform workers को social security coverage, fixed term employment को legal recognition। Concerns। Layoff threshold 100 से बढ़ाकर 300 workers। Trade union dilution का fear। Implementation challenges। Conclusion। Reforms growth और welfare के बीच balance establish करने की कोशिश करते हैं, लेकिन effective implementation और social dialogue बहुत important है। Q2 Industrial Relations Code 2020। ये कोड इंडस्ट्रियल हार्मनी को डायरेक्टली अफेक्ट करता है। Key provisions: layoff threshold 100 से 300 workers, negotiating union mechanism, fixed term employment with wage parity, reskilling fund for retrenched workers, impact on industrial harmony, positive, flexibility से investment attract होगा, formal dispute resolution mechanism strengthen होगा, negative, collective bargaining power reduce हो सकती है, arbitrary retrenchment का fear। Conclusion। Industrial harmony तभी possible है जब transparency और worker safeguards strong हो। Q3 Code on Social Security 2020। इस code ने social protection architecture को expand किया। Significance: Gig and platform workers को legal recognition, provident fund, insurance, maternity benefits का universalization, National Social Security Board, portability of benefits for migrant workers। Challenges: Funding mechanism clear नहीं, state level implementation variation। Conclusion। ये कोड inclusive और universal social protection की तरफ एक major shift represent करता है। Q4 Constitutional dimensions। Labor subject concurrent list में आता है। Entry 22 to 24। इसका मतलब center और states दोनों legislate कर सकते हैं। Constitutional provisions। Article 39 Adequate livelihood। Article 41 Right to work। Article 43 Living wage। Article 21 Right to livelihood। Judicial interpretation। Issues: Federal tensions, state amendments से divergence। Conclusion। Labor reforms को constitutional morality और social justice principles के साथ align रहना होगा। Q5 Labor reforms and $5 trillion economy goal। Economic benefits: Ease of doing business improve, FDI attract करना, formal job creation, manufacturing competitiveness। Risks: Safeguards weak होने पर informalization बढ़ सकती है। Social unrest productivity को affect कर सकता है। Conclusion। Balanced reforms high sustainable economic growth ensure करेंगे। Q6 Impact on informal sector। Positive: Formal recognition, social security inclusion, wage standardization। Concerns: Enforcement challenges, employer evasion, workers में awareness की कमी। Conclusion। Grassroots implementation और awareness campaigns ज़रूरी हैं। Q7 Role of digitalization। Digital governance implementation को strengthen करता है। Mechanisms: श्रम सुविधा portal, universal account numbers, online compliance filing। Benefits: Transparency, corruption reduction, ease of compliance. Conclusion. Digitalization labor regulation को accountable और efficient बनाता है. Q8. Labor reforms as social transformation. Labor reforms सिर्फ economic measure नहीं, बल्कि social transformation का tool BHI हैं. Social dimensions. Workforce formalization, gender inclusion, migrant labor protection, gig economy recognition. Economic dimensions. Industrial competitiveness, investment climate improvement. Conclusion. ये reforms inclusive growth और social justice की तरफ structural shift indicate करते हैं. Q9. Impact on manufacturing sector. Positive. Labor flexibility. Fixed term employment. Single registration system. Investment attraction. Concerns. Job security reduction. Weak enforcement. Informalization risk. Conclusion. Manufacturing boost तभी sustainable होगा जब skill development और social security strong हो. Q10. Trade unions and collective bargaining. Key provisions. Negotiating union recognition. Higher membership threshold. Strike restrictions. Implications. Positive. Streamlined negotiation. Reduced unrest. Negative. Bargaining power reduction. Democratic rights concerns. Conclusion. Industrial discipline. Our democratic participation के बीच balance maintain करना होगा. Q11. Gig and platform economy. Digital platforms J's ride-hailing our e-commerce NE, new workforce create key. Reform measures. Legal recognition. Welfare schemes. Aggregator contribution. Challenges. Funding clarity. State-level execution. Awareness gap. Conclusion. Recognition milestone है, लेकिन operational clarity ज़रूरी है. Q12. Gender equality. Positive provisions. Equal remuneration. Maternity benefits. Night shift allowance with safeguards. Limitations. Informal sector coverage gap. Enforcement issues. Conclusion. Reforms gender inclusion promote करते हैं, लेकिन strict implementation required है. Q13. Migrant workers. Features. Benefit portability. Unorganized workers database. Interstate coordination. Issues. Implementation gaps. Data accuracy. Awareness deficit. Conclusion. Digital infrastructure our coordination strengthen करना होगा. Q14. Protectionism to productivity shift. Earlier approach. Strong job protection. Complex compliance. Current shift. Ease of doing business. Employment flexibility. Simplified compliance. Productivity focus. Balancing factor. Social security expansion. Skill development. Conclusion. Labor reforms India के labor governance model को market oriented लेकिन socially responsible framework की तरफ shift करते हैं. Part B. 10. Prelims MCQs with answers and explanations. MCQ 1. How many central labor laws were consolidated into the 4 labor codes? Options are A. 19B, 29C, 44D, 32. Correct answer, B. Explanation. 29 central labor laws were merged into 4 labor codes. MCQ 2. The Code on Wages was enacted in. Options are A. 2018B, 2019C, 2020D, 2021. Correct answer, B. MCQ 3. The Industrial Relations Code increased the threshold for prior government approval for layoffs to. Options are A. 200 workers, B. 250 workers, C. 300 workers, D. 500 workers. Correct answer, C. MCQ 4. Gig workers are recognized under which code? Options are A. Code on Wages, B. Industrial Relations Code, C. Social Security Code, D. OSH Code. Correct answer, C. MCQ 5. Labor is included in which list of the Constitution? Options are A. Union List, B. State List, C. Concurrent List, D. Residuary List. Correct answer, C. MCQ 6. The Code on Social Security provides for creation of which board? Options are A. National Labor Commission, B. National Social Security Board, C. Industrial Tribunal Board, D. Employment Guarantee Board. Correct answer, B. MCQ 7. Which code deals with workplace safety and health? Options are A. Code on wages. B. Industrial Relations Code. C. OSH Code. D. Social Security Code. Correct answer C. MCQ 8. Fixed-term employment ensures. Options are A. Permanent job guarantee. B. Equal wages and benefits as permanent workers. C. No social security. D. Only seasonal employment. Correct answer B. MCQ 9. Equal remuneration principle is associated with. Options are A. Gender equality in wages. B. Minimum wage fixation. C. Union registration. D. Social insurance. Correct answer A. MCQ 10. Labor reforms aim to primarily improve. Options are A. Judicial independence. B. Electoral reforms. C. Ease of doing business. D. Agricultural output. Correct answer C. अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो प्लीज़ लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल. थैंक यू.